Hello traders and welcome to this live with Ivan Bidal. We are going to go through what's next trade setups to take basically. So I hope that you are ready. I hope that you are fine. I hope that you have found your best mood today, because today, as always, we're going to look for trade setups for the rest of the week. We're here on Tuesday, we were here on Sunday, giving trade plans to you guys. So let's see how that has really joined along. I hope that you have made some profits today, tomorrow, no, yesterday, sorry. I hope that you made some profits, and yeah, cool. My name is Vidal. I'm a Forex trader. I am the Viking Pip Master. I am here to help you understand the market much better than I was ever given the opportunity to. So, hi RandomX, hi Zoma, very happy to have you here today. And if you guys, we have bouncers as well. Wow, we have quite a good group today. That's awesome, lovely. On the other side, I am just going to tell my YouTube community, maybe here, that we are live. That would be awesome. And as well, I have made a video today. I think it's going to go up tomorrow about following the central bank, how easy and hard that is, basically where the big bucks really are. So I think that is a very interesting video, by the way. I don't know what about you guys, but I really like that. And yeah, cool. Check New Zealand dollar. Watch the view on cable. Whoa! All right. On the other side of everything, there is an announcement today. There is something happening in my world. You know, I'm sometimes not always chatting so much with you guys. So today, as of yesterday, I think I got my new merch shop. I don't have 10,000. What do you call it? 10,000 people here on my YouTube channel, so I can't have that as a store here. But here we have the official Ivan FX merch store. I have personally just my wife gave this one to me, so basically check it out. I will give the link at the end of this live. So all cool. I will also go through the prices, by the way, but basically I think they could be where they are right now, but that's all. So for you, that would basically give you the go ahead for those who want it. I personally also love this t-shirt, very plain and simple, and with my logo on, and yeah, awesome. New Zealand. I will, mate. Chill, mate. All right. So, what is going on New Zealand dollar? Let's us do some checkups. First of all, we have a high. So we have a high. We have a high. We have a high. So we're basically going higher. On the lower side, we have support. We haven't broken support, but we have kind of a new low. So what I really wanted was that. I'm joking. Basically, we're just coming back down to buy price. That was really a buy price. Whoops, I see. There's a lot of things happening right now. So, as you're thinking, as price is here, you're thinking, that is my price, and that's also a price, and then this is my stop loss down here. Okay, and then I will do that. So, okay, so that is a buy, that is a buy, and that is your stop loss. So we are in profit. Is this bearish? No, not really. Short term? No, not really, because this low here is not, first of all, not a new lower low. That is a lower. That's a low. So that's a lower low. He has to break. It also made a new higher high. and I don't consider that to be a lower low. Oh wow! All right, I should. Well, isn't there a logo with boom on? Haven't I done that? Oh, that's badass. All right, let's go. Okay, I will make that happen. All right, cool. Actually, I haven't done that. Have I? Be brave. Awesome. Maybe I should change awesome. Anyways, so it's just the first day. Sorry, guys, but I will have a boom one. The other one that my wife said, it might have another reference that is not necessarily forex trading. But yeah, I will make that happen. It takes me a couple of minutes. Send the link on Discord. I will, mate. You know what? Let's do that now. Okay, all right. Let's go to Discord. Because we will talk now, and I will just... Cool. So everyone now is on Discord. Cool. Amazing. Great. So I haven't done any domain thing about it yet. So it's basically just right now, right here, right now. All right. Yeah, well, I will do that. I will put my wife to it. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be very funny with you guys. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. So I just got the CEO to do it. That's all. TP is 7. Oh, sorry, shorting it. Well, yeah. I won't do that though. Why? Well, you can say that it can show bearish potential, but it is not bearish, it's still bullish. But if this is the top, it doesn't go higher, then we can look into something, then we can nudge, do something, but it shouldn't go above here. You're really stretching it, all right? Just telling you. But another thing to this one, we haven't really reached our monthly target at all. So the bullish price action, the bullish hasn't really been fulfilled yet. Anyways, you guys can hear me now, right? So I only have 2 likes. Wow. All right. You guys are tough today. F. I think that you would be very beneficial to watch my video for tomorrow. So I think I will post it, let's say 4 p.m. my time or 1 p.m. I will check Google, YouTube of when that's the best time. But basically, people, I don't care about shooting stars. You might want to see shooting stars. I might tell you that shooting stars is an awesome thing to do, but you know what? It doesn't really do anything for you at all. All right. So I will probably post tomorrow's Wednesday at 1 p.m. Okay. Because, let me tell you, the central banks, the institutions, they don't care about shooting stars. Do you know what they care about? I can tell you what they care about. All right. They care about that. Let's see here. 50. Okay, third here and here. 15th and 3rd and 15th of March. the Fed said 0% interest rate, they said 700, that's not billion dollars in bonds purchase, and that made all the banks say, okay, right, let's take these higher. So if they maybe take profit here, they may 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 even take profit here, I don't care. But they are going to buy, they're going to buy, they're going to buy, they're going to buy, and they're going to buy. And now they might start taking profits here before it falls, before it goes up again. That's what they care about. What the central bank and basically where the money's going. All right. So if you want to be short-term, pin bar here, and shorting against the central bank, you're in for some really awesome ride, mate. It might not be a profits, but of course, as always, it can fall tomorrow. I'm not saying, but I would say advise you to strongly, my personal advice, this is not the market to look for pin bars. All right, or shooting stars for that matter. Okay, but yes, I haven't really looked at a shooting star pin bar for many years, and I don't really know where to find them, but I guess something is here. There's something here and something here as well. All right, but that is the buy price, that is the sell price, and let's see who wins. All right, cool. Pound, is it cable we're talking about, or we're talking about cable? Cable has an interesting thing of doing this. All right, that's not necessarily what I see, but I see a market that is support, resistance, and somewhere in between, that's where all the, what can we call them, retail traders are trading. I stopped trading this one. So I don't know if it was here or I don't know if it was here or whatever it was, but I stopped trading this because this is not trending at the moment. So for me, I don't care what happens. Does it go up? Does it go down? It all depends what BJ says and EU. And now they said it's going to be a deal without, like, just going to be a deal anyways. They're going to extend it until the last minute of the 2020 and make the parliament pass through the law of 700 pages to read for 1 hour or something, just to mess around with them, you know. So now, so here's the deal: if New Zealand dollar goes to your profit, I'll buy a t-shirt. You know what? You can do whatever you want, Naif. You can do whatever you want. I am not going to tell you this is going to short. But if you are, it's a bet. If you're right, cool. But if I lose, well, I guess I still gain money because I'm still in a buy. I still gain of this if this one goes up personally. So, cheers, mate. Cheers. Higher time frame buy from 67. That's where I have my buy. Good. Do you trade smart money concepts? Herman, I have no idea. Maybe I do subconsciously. Maybe I don't do subconsciously. I don't know. What is smart money concepts? I'm interested. I'm just self-taught people. I haven't gone to school. I haven't gone to anything. I'm just saying. I've been trading for 7 years. Many of them are losses. And I have found profitability in finding out what the central bank wants to do. What does that mean? That means when they set the interest rate to 0, that means weakening dollar. That's what I mean. And then I look for buys. Of course I will have losses. Of course I have break-evens. Of course price doesn't always rise. And it's been an amazing ride, this one. But it can also be this as well. Alright. Great. Australian dollar, US dollar. Interesting. Interesting. It has basically stalled. Oh, that's a profit target for the month. Boom, people. Is that staying alive? Staying alive. Staying alive. I bought somewhere here and I took profit here. Boom. For me, you know, cheers. Any else? So I don't know if it's smart. Should I Google it? Smart money concept. What is that? I have no clue, but apparently maybe. I don't know. Something. So what's your trade now, mate? You're late. Said for quite some time I have been bearish on the dollar. Now we're coming to an end. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's just pause before breaking higher. What can possibly send this one higher? Any guessers? Any guessers? I'm going to start with S. All right. Anything else than that? Smart money concept is basically filling imbalance in the market and trapping retail traders. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. I don't do that, okay? Intentionally. But if I go to, well, say, some Facebook groups, they are selling the US dollar, they're selling the Australian dollar, they are selling... they're selling Aussie dollar, they're selling Euro dollar, they're selling pound dollar, they're selling New Zealand dollar, and buying CAD, USD CAD. But it's not bearish. So if it's trapping the retail traders, or if they are miseducated, misconcepts, if they don't do the work, don't do what they're supposed to do, yeah, okay, cool. Then I can be onto the trapping the retail traders. But for me, they have been shorting this thing, I think it's since here. And for me, I'm sorry, but I don't remember how I was thinking as a retail trader anymore. It's such a long time ago. It's a whole mind shift. Because how I think about the Forex market, I think opportunities, okay? So let's say, okay, 1st of January. That's always a cool day. 1st of January, 1st of January. So we have December, where I'm thinking, buy. Okay, we're buying. Okay, and then sometimes I took profit, and then when we are at this peak, this is 31st of December, I sold here. Okay, why? Well, I have a plan. And I don't know if I took profit here or if I took profit here, somewhere. I think it wasn't a good exit anyways, but and then sold somewhere here again. My whole point is, even though price is rising and rising and rising, my plan is to sell first week of January because it's a take profit time. Not because technical analysis told me, not because the central bank told me, but I have a plan. And if that traps the market, if that traps the buyers, well, okay, cool, that's just fun for me. But I say that I sell this time here. And I sell from here to, well, that's an extreme month though, but I think it's 1st of April. Somewhere, 2nd of April here. So I will then this year have an accumulated, technically speaking, just the planning, just without the market reaction, I would have 1,000 pips. But then you have the Fed, the 15th here, saying that you should start buying again. All right. So for me, what's really the concept of how I trade, maybe I'm a professional trader by thinking. I would like to think so. But I just have a plan. And sometimes my plan will come to first, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah. So what was my plan? My plan was to buy here until mid-December, end of December, I think it was. Or monthly take profit, which is basically here. So my plan is done. What can then make me go higher is the stimulus package. Other than that, I think that in January, so 31st, I hope for some down now. And then we have that wild race higher before we 1st of January fall. And now you can say, Ivan, you said 1st of January we are going to fall. Now you can take me on it. Either we're going to sell from M3 on the month, or we're going to sell from MM4 on the pivot points. Okay, that's my plan. If it works out, I don't care. No, I don't know, but I care. But I don't know until the 1st of January. So is market more driven by fundamentals than technicals? All right. I don't know. But what I can say, Harman, is you as a Forex trader, as an investor, you are the one that is responsible for your actions. Then you need to have knowledge about technical analysis and fundamental analysis. And I'm not talking about now you need to learn how things works. No. The minimal fundamental, what do you call it? What fundamental analysis you need to do is, what does the central bank want us to do? Because central bank is driving the prices. Ultimately, people are just following, and the market is just flourishing whatever the central bank wants us to do. So you just need to know what they're doing currently. 0% interest rate. They have one purchase program. They have mortgage-backed security program. All right. Then you have the Senate. They have stimuluses. Okay. What do they want to do? They want to drive prices up. So that would mean weakening the dollar because there is more supply of dollar. They're producing more dollars. Okay. We sell the dollar. When do we stop? When we are changing the policy. I don't know when that is. Is that in 2 years, 3 years, whatever years? Are we going to have 1,000 pips move up now? Probably. The other thing is seasonality. What does dollar do normally in fall? Weakening. Okay. It is the hunting season. All right. Normally in late fall, the stock market normally rises. All right. So now you're building on top your analysis of, okay, what does normal price do? What does the central bank want us to do? Then you go into technical analysis to say, okay, where are we going? Does this chart benefit me buying? Okay. If it does, yes, it's uptrend. Okay, then we could look for buys. But if it no longer goes higher, we are stopping. And that's why I know before I go to the chart that I'm going to buy. Bro, I have an idea to make you a subscriber. Okay, cool. Tell me. I'm just going to tell you something else about my strategy. The other thing about my strategy is I use pivot points. It might be boring as crap. It might be funny as you've ever wondered about before. But let me go for a ride. When price is in this area, I buy. So I'm going to make every time it's in that area, every time it is in this area, I'm buying. As long as this is rising, I'm buying. Okay, here we have a flag. Okay, I wait. This is just day trades. Every single day, I'm looking for buys. There is no buy there, so I'm taking that away. I'm looking for buys, okay? It's a Monday, and it's a red flag. But it's still rising, still rising, it's still rising. That's what I mean by looking every single day for buys. And then I stop here. So how many end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 entries. And the best one gave me 300 pips on this one. Also share their trading and ideas. What strategy do you use? Raj? I don't know. I will call it the Viking pip strategy, where you follow the market as it goes higher based upon your bias, which is fundamental analysis, which is just asking what does the central bank wants us to do. It is trying to make the dollar weaker. We just sell the dollar, buy Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, pound dollar, New Zealand dollar, sell USD CAD, and you're off to the races. Also, buy all the yen pairs. That's what I do. And every single day at London Open, I'm looking, is price at support? Is it in my buy zone? Then I use monthly period points to get out of the market because, yeah. And then what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is this Fed meeting. Has that any impact at all on the market? Yes. Very important day. It is the end of this year, 2020, and after now, whatever happens. I'm not saying the market is not going to move anymore, but I'm saying I'm preparing you and telling you whatever the profits the market has already been given, there is just an icing on the cake. The other thing is I haven't seen really a lot of sell-off yet. So that means the buyers are still in. Okay? But until that sell-off comes, I don't know if it's 1st of January, but I'm thinking about it. It should be now, before tomorrow, before the Fed meeting, because that is the end of this year. There is no more. Fed uses the market to move the market. So Fed needs for market to be there. But now we're going into Christmas. The market is not going to be there. Traders are going on holiday. So the Fed won't say anything extravagantly new because it won't push the market as they would like to. They would come back in February maybe and say, hey, we're going to change policy. That is changing the market. Is supply and demand useful for beginners? I don't know what that is, but if it's support and resistance, yes. Cool. I have no clue about it. One make live stream and everyone in Discord want to join on stream and give an opinion about the trade. Trust me, even more people will come. I should have a live stream in Discord and if someone wants to join the stream and giving opinion about trade. So which trade? Whose trade? Their trade? My trade or your trade? Their trade or my trade? All right. I've talked too much. Sorry, people. I'll start shutting up and more moving. I also want price to be down here. I didn't get it. And I don't know. It's a bit awkward at the moment. But maybe if we may go higher, maybe we'll just do that. But also remember, we are going into monthly resistance. That is technically meaning sometimes that we will fall down again. All right. Best resources for learning price action. YouTube. Well, I don't know. So what do you guys mean by price action? Eh? How do we say price action is... My phone died. That's not good. Price action what? Is it candlesticks? Is it market structure? Or is it support and resistance? How are we going about that? Price action. How price is moving. I have a video on that on YouTube, by the way. Price normally acts in waves, tends to come back to areas it has broken, and other times it doesn't. That only makes price coming back harder next time. Another price action thing is, whatever, just hop off my head. I love this pattern. Double bottom, higher high, comes back to support, and then retests again. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. If you can just do that all the time, I would be so happy. Okay? Happens again. Comes higher, comes back again. Tests it, goes higher again. Even though it goes far up, it comes back again, and you just have an order. It's like trading in blindness. Anyways, YouTube. But remember, people, wherever you are given on YouTube is designed for you to fail. I have a technical analysis course. Maybe I should do better on the price action part. I have a YouTube video on price action. Just search for my channel. It's pretty old, so if you just search for all elderly, you will find it. But I think that since so many people as retail traders are failing, there has to be something wrong with education. Without saying any names that I think is misleading people. But yeah. Yeah. I do have my... How big is the stop loss? 50 pips to 100, depending on the price. Of course, buying up here is way different than buying here. But let's take a solution. Let's take an example. If I bought here and my price should be 50 pips, that is a bit too far. I want to be below here. But if I buy here instead, which is just showing that same thing again, price coming back to this cup here, I have a much better price. Much better price. So I would call that a God-given trade. That is like, yes, because I can trade that awesomely, but I also have those orders. Maybe that goes in break even or losses or whatever. But here, I'm game on. Price comes back down again. I'm game on. Game on. Stop loss, below here. Below here. Below here. Price action wise, I can go to weekly and say below S1. That fits very well. Below S1, that fits very well. Below S1, that fits very well. So there's another way of finding price action, of finding stop losses, but it's basically just below the previous low. If I'm entering here, I'm trying to be below here. But people, remember, you need to be awesome at going out of trades. Both your take profit zones and your stop losses. Break even is your best friend. I'm just trying to normalize that. Losses is okay. It all depends what kind of loss did you take. Did you buy up here and you got stopped out here? Absolutely terrible. I will be so angry if you bought up here and you had a stop loss here and you got out and you lost that one. But on the other side, if you bought here, price came down here and then up below S1 and you got stopped out, amazing entry, amazing stop loss. For example, here, you bought here, or you bought here, for example, and you got stopped out here, cool, doesn't matter. But then you have to buy here as well. That is your plan A and that is your plan B. But I have a video on my strategy, by the way, people. Do you take partials? Yes, I do that. How can I explain this? Okay, so I take 3 different entries. I take one position I take, depending on the weekly, maybe 2 to 3 weekly, and 1 every day, so that's 3 daily in an uptrend. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven entries. For the weekly and the daily I take by the end of the month. The weekly, not end of the week, sorry. Weekly is end of the month, and this is the end of season. That is now. So if I then are trading this one higher, let's see if I can find my favorite ones here, monthly there. So I would take profit here at 72.50 if I bought here and here on the weekly. Then the position that I traded here is still running because this is taking profit here. So for every week as I go higher, every week, I take profit here. I think that's a good representation of what I do. And then daily, this year ended everything here, but I normally take profit here, normally take profit here, normally take profit here, and normally would take profit here. And here. So these green zones on the weekly, that's the take profit zones. So yeah, awesome. Risk to reward, I don't care. Risk to reward is a misconcept that somebody felt that they can teach you. Because I had an entry here. So how was mine then? 71.60 here. So I had a 50 pip stop loss. 50 pip stop loss. 50 there-ish, whatever. And I then had a 1 to 7 reward. Maybe take that a bit up again. Stop loss, stop loss, stop loss. Entry has to be 60. So I got what? 7 to 8 risk reward. All right, cool, mate. But I want you to more focus on this is your entry, this is where you should be entering, and this is where you should take profit. 400 pips. Nah, I got knocked out, and I'm so angry about it. So I'm just waiting for the FOMC tomorrow, and then we're good to go. And I think I will take profit on gold maybe sometime next year. I don't know where. I have to think about that yet. Well, I have told my mentorship students when I'm planning to. So yeah, some pips here. I think we're going above 2,000, by the way. Gold. We can do gold. Okay, so how is it going? Gold. So if price just could come down here to touch 1790, I would be so happy. It didn't happen that. But yeah. So we have up, no pullback, okay, up, pullback, so that's a buy. Got knocked out here. Bought here, got knocked out on this one. Never entered here, and then some blah 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 blah. And then now what? I also didn't. I was thinking of buying it here this morning, but it wasn't bullish. Now it's bullish. So for me, I don't know what Fed is going to do. If it's going to go down, if it's going to go up, and we're talking many pips if it goes in the whatever direction. So for me, if it can come down here tomorrow, I'll be so happy. All right. And if it just goes higher, I don't care. I will just end it on. I will just add more positions. So I'm very bullish gold, aggressively bullish gold, and I think we're going to go, I don't know, 2000 something, 2070. Goldman Sachs said 2,300. That is somewhere here. And from current price, that is 24% up. Hi, Emmanuel. I hope you're having a good day. Well, awesome. And the other thing with you guys, I now have merch store. My wife is working on a new design that people wanted, and I just basically said about it today. And yeah, so what is my next entry for tomorrow? The other thing about pivot points, this gold thing doesn't seem to be wanting to, well, I guess it does somehow respect these pivot points, but yeah, ish. And the weekly, not really. Well, I guess maybe. Monthly. Let's see. Yeah, okay, cool. But I wanted it to stop here and then go higher. So it does respect the monthly pivots. Okay, cool. So then we're going up to 1970 at least for this year. And then whatever we are in February, March, April, somewhere. You have a small stop loss and I always get stopped out. Is it better to have a big stop loss? Yes and no. You should have... Okay, let's go to euro dollar, for example. Let's do euro dollar. Let's do euro dollar. I hope that's something that you're trading. Just for example. Okay, so if you are trading euro dollar, and if you entered with me, let's go for daily. If you entered here, you should have your stop loss down here. 45, 50 pips. Cool. 50 pips. Never broken, never stopped out. 50 pips, never stopped out. You should have 50 to 100 pips, but not more than 1% per of your account. Okay, never more than 1%. So that is that way. So I normally trade with 0.5% or 0.05% of my account per trade. That's where you should be, percentage. Because if you have 50 pips and it's 50% of your account, because you have a $10 account, you're going to be dead, right? But if it's just 1% of your account, you can do it many times. All right, you see the difference? People, where's your likes today? What have I done today? Talking too much? I feel like I'm in shape today. Okay, so since this Australian dollar thing is still rising, and it didn't do what I wanted it to do, I wanted it to fall, then we can just continue higher, I guess. So wait, look for price coming back to 75.40 and then higher. Euro is in a range. Maybe it breaks out, maybe it breaks lower. I don't know. Today has just been sideways. So if this breaks higher, I don't know if it's going to be a fake out, as you guys call it, or for me. Maximum where I would like to go is 22.5. So it's 100 pips up. And it's kind of late to do it now, but if we hit that thing, we're going to go do that before going that and then that. All right, so if we do hit, we might have a big pullback. It might happen tomorrow in the Fed meeting, that one, and then that might also be a good one. I want this to fall tomorrow. Stop losses is a very important thing. And I don't seem to understand Why you get stopped early out? Other than you're doing something that I don't. 50 pips stop loss or 100 pips stop loss, depending if you can cut your lot size in half. Should not be more than 1% of your account. It should be good on your dollar. Of course, gold is different. Pound, I'm not trading it. I've told my mentorship students I don't trade. I do have a mentorship on ivanfx.com for those who wants to know about that. If you don't like, it is priced, of course, because you're basically asking for my time. I will spend every single day if I have to help you becoming a successful Forex trader. Every single day, you will have an hour with me if you want to. You don't need to, but you can. Monday to Friday, not Saturdays. I need to have some kind of sleep sometimes. On the other side, I have students from California to Malaysia. So I'm basically around the clock awake. Apart from that, they are an amusing community. They are amazing people because they are mature investors. So yeah, happy. I'm waiting for a better day, I guess, on this one. I could have traded it, but I didn't care too much about that. Still, no market. Yeah, sideways. It's a range. It's not trending at the moment. It can go higher. It can go lower. But I don't care which one it goes. It doesn't tell me anything at all. New Zealand is still bullish, and we have risen a bit. So I have got a bit more money just by being here with you. Thank you. Boom. For tomorrow, I'm thinking something like that. If we can break higher. I'm not sure if we're able to break higher, but I would hope for us to break higher because we have, I think we have 200 pip potential. Potential, whatever, 200 pip potential. Still in this one. USD CAD is basically done for the month, but we can still move forward lower, I guess. So, cool. Oh, I took it off. Okay. So, this is the price that I wanted us to get out of at 127.30. So Canada is strong because of oil. We'll go to that soon. And it's going lower. So now it's just basically only scalping it lower. Selling, 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 selling. Selling, selling. Can you imagine how beautiful that is to sell? Wow. Every single day you come to the sell zone, you sell. Sell in the sell zone. Sell in the sell zone. That's how my strategy works. Sell in the sell zone. Yeah. Back up to 127.20 for tomorrow. Have your stop loss at 50 pips or above here. You're cool, you're golden. Do you trade NASDAQ? I don't do NASDAQ. I would love to do NASDAQ, but I don't do NASDAQ. I blindly just buy it anyways. So I said on Sunday you buy at 46.30 or at 45.70. Congratulations. Boom. Congratulations. I said before this market happened, this is the two prices you should buy at. And it's going higher. And basically, from the best price, you got now 188 pips points. The other question, did you get out of that one? Maybe, maybe not. If you are still in it, it's 119. And then you said, well, today I bought. Okay. Yesterday you bought. And you're going to buy tomorrow. All right, cool. Let's go to NAS 100. It's another. All right, same thing, I guess. We have a fall here. Okay, so that is buy, nothing, buy. And then when we come down here, we have to wait for it to come around again. We have a higher high. That's a buy. That's a buy today. That's a buy tomorrow. All right, cool. Amazing. Cool. As long as it's rising, buy, Buy. Buy. Nothing here. Cool. That's amazing. Do you believe in stop hunts? Do I believe in stop hunts? I can tell you one thing for sure. Hellman. Where are you from, Hellman? Are you somewhere I know? That's all. I just want to connect with you guys, nothing else, nothing creepy. I'm not going to go to your bedroom, ask, or knock on your windows. Okay. Do you call that a stop hunt? I call that a take profit zone. It's higher than that high, higher than that high, higher than that high before it falls. Do you call that a stop hunt? I call that price coming back to support. Do you call that a stop hunt? I'm just seeing that as the double bottom before we go higher. That is the validation of that bullish move. Oops, sorry. Do I call that a stop hunt? No, I'm just calling that a price to sell from. That's a buy to buy from. That's a price to buy from. That's a buy. That's a sell. Is that a stop hunt? No, it's the buy. Is that a stop hunt? No, it's a take profit. You're from South Africa, so you should be of Dutch, maybe? Maybe not. Doesn't matter. Welcome anyways, doesn't matter. I'm happy if I have to have you here. So, we have done $30. The Australian yens, I'm sorry, also have a thing of rising 4th of November here, and then taking profit here. And then this is just easily going higher, and now it says stop. Warning sign. Warning, warning, warning. Okay? That's what it says to me. And then I can pick it up at a better price, and I can do that. And I would say buy here. Is that a stop hunt? Probably not, because it's just a take profit. All right. Amazing. 13 likes today. All right. Okay. Getting somewhere. Let me do something else. I want to do something else now. I said, who is it? I said that those of you who commented on my video, I will pick one guy that is from Sunday, freely available. I said, for those who commented on my video, you guys will, some of you guys will then get some. I might send you some $20 on your PayPal. So I look at pivot points. Yes, I do. So for me, I know what a EUR is. So if Bansas, Slack, or Mohammed, I know you guys are here, or JZ, one of you can, or the first one that comes to me and says that you want to $20, you can either get it at a discount on my merch, $20 off, just pure $20 off, or I will send $20 on your PayPal. Cool. I know this guy is normally commenting, this guy is normally commenting, and this guy is normally commenting. So I'm just basically paying it back to my community, because I really love those people that does comment on my video, and I mentioned it. I have been waiting for 2 days. I think I've given enough time, so I'm just telling you, a bit of appreciation back to my viewers, because it has been amazing. It has been thousands of pips combined with all the entries, with all the pairs. I have been buying Aussie dollar, euro dollar, pound dollar, gold, New Zealand dollar, not selling and buying nothing here. I'm bought Australian yen, CAD yen, not CAD yen, euro yen, pound yen, New Zealand yen. And I didn't do the math, but I think I'm up 10,000 pips or something like that. So, cool. Amazing. Other than that, I just want to inform you about tomorrow. Whoops, that was wrong. That there is a lot of interest rate meeting now. It doesn't bother me. Shouldn't bother you. But we have FOMC tomorrow. We have CPI, which is very important for CAD. We have PMIs, which could actually move the market, by the way, people. It can actually move the market. It doesn't always do that, but it can. CPI is the core thing that the Bank of England is looking at. Very important to look at. Some PMIs over there. And then we have interest rate monetary policy assessment of the Swiss National Bank, the Switzerland. Then we have Bank of England. Bank of England and the Queen. Majesty the Queen. Can't do that. All right. Majesty the Queen. And some jobless claims. Okay. And some Corona things. Okay, cool. And then some Brexit on top of that as well. So very, very interesting day tomorrow. If you want to be part of my community that is every single day talking to you, you want to know about how your trades are going, you can ask me about how, you can ask for feedback on your trade plans, and I will be happy to help you on my Discord every single day. When I'm not live, I'm there. So cool. Boom. Other than that, who is PSN Kumalov? Hello. Hey. Where are you from? I'm from Scandinavia. You know, the places of fjords and Vikings and trolls, where the northern lights is more often common than the sun, because it's dark at 3 p.m. and the sun wakes up at 10 a.m. or something like that, I feel like sometimes. So yeah, it's very dark, very far north, and yeah, it's dark 3 p.m. Cool. Cheers, mates. I've been here for 1 hour. Yeah, so merch is just out today. Go to my Discord channel and find the link there. And then I mentioned those of you who commented on my previous video, the first one to come to me and ask for the $20 either in PayPal or in discount, you're good to go. You have to contact me if you want it. If not, cool. I will give it to someone else. I'm very thankful for everyone who comments on my video and who is here today. Boom. I have done WTI Utah. I'm thinking it should go higher. I'm thinking about 152. And we have some good entries this week. And yeah, and some interesting trade for tomorrow is also back down to 47. All right. Boom, people. I'm done. This year has been awesome. It's even going to be more awesome. But 10,000 pip club. Okay, cool. Cheers, mate. Joining. Love you guys. Why is Australian yen not going as sand? Well, it has taken profit, mate. It's just a monthly take profit zone. Doesn't really matter. It can go higher, it can go lower, it can do whatever it wants. It has fulfilled its purpose. Okay? Great. See ya!